everyone, welcome back to Nigerian View. So guys, before we go into today's video, I quickly want to make a very important announcement. So for those that have already seen this on my WhatsApp status, this is an indication that I will only be posting updates here on YouTube. You see, I included my WhatsApp to this YouTube because of two major reasons. The first is for me to be able to communicate with my viewers one-on-one, and the second reason was for me to be able to post the pictures and videos that I couldn't post here on YouTube while I am explaining. And be rest assured, these two things is going to continue. I will still communicate with my viewers on a daily basis, and I will also be posting the things that I cannot post here on YouTube on the WhatsApp status. I am not going to be posting every minute on WhatsApp like I used to, and I hope you guys understand. So with that out of the way, let's talk about today's video. So today we are going to be talking about a young man by the name of Razak, and this young man is a keke driver right there in Ogun State. So this young man does a lot of shady things with his keke, and today I am going to tell you guys the tricks that he uses, so this can sound as a warning to a lot of people, especially women. So before we go into it, I quickly want to remind you guys to please like this video. It is free, it is not going to affect your bank account, I promise. And subscribe to this channel if you haven't. So with that being said, let's get into it. So this young man that you are currently seeing on your screen is by the name of Razak. He is 22 years old and he resides in Ogun State. So this young man always does things to his passengers, especially the female passengers. So on the 28th of June 2022, this young man was caught and arrested after he has done what he usually does to one of his passengers. So according to the story, the lady boarded the keke on the 20th of June 2022 at Pakoto bus stop, and she was going to Iyanakoka. They are both within Ifo Axis right there in Ogun State. So while they were in the keke, suddenly the keke driver diverted into Lagos Abeokuta Expressway, and the lady became suspicious because where she was going to, Iyanakoka, is within Ifo Axis right there. And the lady quickly raised an alarm, trying to draw attention. However, the man brought out his tools, which happens to be an oka maid, and the young man told the lady that if he says anything, he is going to use the oka maid on her. So the lady decided to maintain peace, so the young man won't use the tool on her. So the young man drove into a Olosha primary school where he slept with her, and after he has done this, he collected her money. And this happened on Monday. Probably the school have already closed. So after that, he told her to get into the keke again. He was taking her away to an unknown destination. So it got to a place that is slightly busy, and the lady saw that there were a lot of passers-by. So she decided to scream. So while she called on people's attention, the young man quickly pushed her out of the keke and he sped off. And you guys know that keke is not that fast. And when people saw that he pushed her off, and they did everything possible to chase the keke, and unfortunately for the keke driver, they were able to catch him. You know, Ogun State is full of people doing different rituals, and people don't just want to hear anything like you taking someone to an unknown destination. People don't want to hear about that in Ogun State, and this was the motivation that pushed a lot of people to chase the young man. And luckily for the lady, they were able to catch up with him, and after they caught up with him, they took him to police custody. And the police have said that the young man have confessed to everything that happened. And the reason I decided to make this video is for people to be really careful out there, because election is very close, and a lot of people might experience things like this of people trying to make quick money, because whenever election is close, we begin to hear about things like this. Anyway, you are watching Nigerian View.